we'll go ahead and get started. We're gonna do, the purpose of today's meeting. We have some, please be sure to sign in. We do have some snacks if you guys need some. So we're gonna go ahead and start today's, training. We're gonna do RTI for progress monitoring. I did send you guys the email on Tuesday to generate the list for students that we're gonna put on the tier 2 or the tier 3. Alright, so we're gonna look at data from the map, any grades, and then we're just gonna generate that list for math and reading language arts. So we'll start with Miss Cortez's homeroom. And then we'll look at their map data, and then you guys can, we'll see if we're gonna put them on a tier or if they're just gonna remain. So with this list, we also generated for Title I purposes, that way Ms. MJ can use it as well. So Armani is our first student. So for math, the reading, for math and the reading, he is on grade level for math, he's in the blue. The scale score was a 219, and then for the reading, he's at 208, so that should be fine, right?
We'll make my second estimate, because I want to do this pretty thorough.
So the next student is Avery Garcia. She's already sped, she's already sped, she receives all of her accommodations through there, so we do not need to tier her. Next student is Emilio Hernandez. He does show growth. He's very close to being on grade level. He's a high yellow. The scale score was a 209 for the math and 205 for the reading. So he was a high yellow, very close to being on grade level for both. How does he do in general? Y'all think we should put him on a tier 2 or we just kind of monitor how he does in the next couple weeks?
He's fine with me. Oh, sorry, I was talking about math first.
Well, either way, reading and then the math. So what do you think?
I don't always know if my data is very accurate sometimes, because there's some things that are getting really well because they're simple, and it's like, my biggest problem is a core with certain students, which is the multiplication. So I'm looking at that and I'm just, because we just did something that was rather simple. The problem is they weren't paying attention. And I don't know how much, I haven't been with them that long.
So when you say data, you're talking about like his DOLs?
Yeah, DOLs, how well they're writing, and just everything in general.
Okay.
You know, so I mean, I've taken it very thorough where I'm at.
Well, his achievement, he was in the 54th percentile, so like I said, with him, it could be, we could put him on tier 2. It's, I'll leave that up to you for that one, because
I
he's very
believe he
close.
does need to be in it, simply because when he came to us last year, that was his weakness, his math. He's very good in reading, and he's good in science, but when it comes to math, it's his weakness. And he has made great progress. His parents were very happy with his progress that he made in 4th grade. And that's why they chose to stay here, because I talked to them and they were very happy with his progress.
Right.
And so they chose to stay at Davila due to his progress that he made.
Yeah, I mean, and you're correct, 2 years ago, he was orange, so.
See, I don't have it.
He was 2 years below, so he's, 2 grade levels below, so he has shown a lot of progress, so.
Who will drive?
Okay, so for Emilio,
I would
maybe I
say-
thought you're okay, but for math, or?
I'm okay for reading.
I would
He's
say
fine.
leave him at 2.
Mr. Johnson, you wanna put him on a tier 2?
Fine.
Okay, let's do it. For Emilio, we'll put him on a tier 2 for math.
Jaden.
Are there any, for Emilio, are there any concerns in terms of attendance or tardiness or anything like that?
His time done it exactly. Sometimes there's attendant, not a tardy, but he's always here. He's always here.
Edgar Lopez, he's one grade level for both, he's in the blue for the
Excellent.
math and the reading, yes, excellent. So, he's in the 99 percentile. Guadalupe. Mendoza.
Guadalupe Mendoza.
He's good in the math, he's in the green.
I think just language is.
Just language.
It's language because for the reading, she's in the blue for when it's a Spanish, a 223 scale score, but in the reading English, it's a 194. So maybe we'll just, do you know if she's taking it in English and Spanish?
We have her as taken in English.
Okay.
We have
Yeah,
it in
English
English.
and think in English.
So since she's taking it in English, do you want to put her on a tier 2 instead?
Yes.
So let's put Guadalupe on the tier 2 for the reading.
And how does she do with the reading? Because I'm looking for it and I can't find
She
it.
was in the orange
She was in orange, yes.
and close to yellow. She was,
To me, she is struggling, and I do give it to her, Brett, in science. And it's helping some, but again, sometimes she has difficulty identifying things, objects.
okay. And she was in the 99 percentile for growth, which is good, but the achievement was in the 30%.
You know, I mean, she's only been
Then,
here.
of course, that's English.
Right, and she's only been here this is her third year.
This is her third year.
Right.
So she is making a lot of progress for being her third year and
That's a lot.
Because Guadalupe, yeah, I'm looking at it 30, and the other one, okay, go ahead, we're done.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we'll just put her on tier 2 for the reading.
yes, tier 2.
Alright. Jesus Perez, for, he didn't really go to the science, he's in the blue, and the math is in the green, 212 scale score. The reading, he was a high yellow, almost being close to ombre level, so Ms. Villatoro, what do you think for Jesus?
No, I want to leave it so long.
Okay. And he,
Because I
any
have
other
worse
issues,
problems.
any other concerns, attendance,
No, not the attendance, just behavior.
every now and then, yeah?
Yes, just behavior.
I was gonna say the same thing, kind of like, that's the.
Yeah, he's the one that I met with Karen. Yeah, I had a meeting with Karen about his behavior already. I know that he has some siblings here as well, and I met with their family there, so yes. I know who this is.
Yeah, and he was actually in the 59th percentile,
Correct.
which is still pretty good. I mean, I don't want to tear him,
No,
no.
he's
It's
close
just
enough to
behavior.
where he doesn't, if you're not giving him any accommodations, he'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll be fine,
Andy Rubalcaba, he's, in green for both, so
yeah.
he,
61, yeah, he's fine.
yeah, he's fine. He's actually,
Andy is fed, no?
yeah, he's fed it.
He's fed,
Yeah.
Well, for
Yeah.
dyslexia, he's dyslexic, so
What kind of fit is he?
It's because of
dyslexia,
dyslexia.
he received those
Yeah,
services.
he receives, but he's in the green.
He's in the green for
So really, all the accommodations he needs is just oral for math and read and science.
And he'll get him through dyslexia, so we don't have to tear him, you know. Alright, next one is Mr. Davey. His data actually looks pretty good for the reading. He's, reading in English is actually higher than reading
Yeah.
in Spanish, so.
He works in English for me.
So, yeah, he's in the green, so he's fine, and then in math, he's very close to being on grade level, Mr. Johnson, so,
He's just hard to keep focused and keep on the right tracks. He's, like today, he's having some issues, but I'm trying to judge my students right now, but, yeah.
yeah, the concern with him has always been the behavior, just
Yeah.
making sure he stays on task. I mean, we're still working with him on that.
That's a constant problem with that.
I know
And
Ms.
I have
Martinez
to
told me.
days, it's like he's already worn out, he's already trying to, he's more combative in my classroom, I feel like, he's got more, I don't know, I just feel like he's wound up at the end of the day for some reason. Like, he doesn't get something exactly his way, he's up.
Have you reached out to mom?
I spoke with her very quickly, yes, and I just, give her a number of one working with him and trying.
I know he was with somewhere else last year. He was with us up until the 3rd grade, and then he came back last year. So Yeah, we've always had,
He's fine with me.
behavior concerns, but.
I'm getting to where I'm getting him on good side. It's just that he
And
gets
with
into
him,
this-
you have to build that relationship with him
Yeah,
because.
you really have to, it's like I had to, even though it was rough during the classroom, by the end before he left, he was in a better mood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a long struggle with him.
Yeah.
It is, because he's trying. to do
He's very
something.
intelligent,
Yeah, he is.
once he likes, he'll work for you, so. You know, my advice would be that, just continue to build that relationship with him. So with him, yeah, I would keep him on tier one, just keep working with him. And next time we meet, if he's struggling or anything, just let me know, and then we can definitely think about him. Dylan Sanchez, he's also one for, that fed through for dyslexia, but he's actually doing pretty good.
Yeah, he was in the
Davis-
50th.
So he was in the 50th percentile for the reading.
And then he mastered and star from that.
Yeah, he's not one of the ones that was on the list here, so. I did get our list of, the students that will be HB 1416.
Okay.
So that's gonna start pretty soon, so I'll meet with y'all on training on that. So we do have some students that,
So,
that are.
if I wanna make sure, so Dylan is sped.
Yes.
I haven't had these kids like I have, so I'm just looking at he's sped, but for dyslexia.
Yeah, Dr. Tool should have given you his IEPs,
I'm sure she already did.
Yeah.
so you should have.
And we are also inputting the accommodations into the report card. I mean, you know, every time you put the grades.
So Dylan, yeah, he gets all his accommodations through state. Alan Uribe, he is another one as well, where he.
38. But he's sped, right?
Yes,
He's sped, but he's dyslexic too.
Yeah.
He's
for the sex, the
dyslexic.
same. So he gets his accommodations through there, so we don't need to tier him.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna take him off my list.
Daciel, same
Daciel,
thing.
same
That's
thing.
it.
I am gonna meet with Daziel's mom either way, just in terms of behavior, attitude more so than anything. I know parents have gone through, separation last year, so that's probably affecting him. But I know he's just very negative, he shrugs
I
his
think
shoulders.
it was in third grade that they separated.
Well, officially, yeah, at the end of third grade, but yeah, it's still very much affecting him and the sibling as well.
They did such a great job today during IRT.
He did?
Yeah, they all did. Armani did an amazing job too. He was just so positive. So, I'm sorry, I told your class I was going to bring them donuts Monday morning.
Nice.
They did such a great job.
Yours did too.
Next one is Sofia Valverde. She's in the green she's on grade level for the math, she's at 210 scale score, she's in the 62nd percentile, so she's pretty good. For the Spanish reading, she is an emerging bilingual student, she was in the 69th percentile, so she did better there. I don't have her as a student that,
No, it says
That did not.
she meets and
yeah, so
stars.
she met, so she's good on that.
So like, and then she'd be in, she's English, right?
I do think of course, for her, we can try to get her in the reading. She actually, her scale score was a little higher in English, but she was in the high yellow, so she's pretty much on grade level for both, so she's good.
She's good.
I wouldn't hear her. Joseph Vela, blue across the
Perfect.
board, yeah.
Can I duplicate him?
Like get there, you right? Yeah.
90 percentile.
Okay, so the next student, Nehemias.
Okay, Nehemias got a 23. I'm worried about Nehemias.
I think
He, in the math, he was at a skill score 211, so he's pretty much on grade level there. The concern is the reading, so I would
Yes.
put him on a tier 2 math stuff. What do you think about putting him on a
Sure,
tier 2?
because
Yes.
he meets and star.
He did, but,
But he goes like this.
Yeah, that's
He
his
does
issue, he
this.
goes back and forth. He's-
yeah, but we're using different, like, this data shows that he's not on grade level, and how are his DOLs?
He,
Yeah,
up and
if
down.
he's up and down, then I would definitely.
One
put
day
him
he'll
on
make
tier.
a 20, the next day he'll make a 90, like today he made a 90. He was so
roller
happy, he
coaster.
was telling everyone.
Okay. Yeah, let's put him on tier 2, and, he is on the orange, so yeah, I would definitely put him on the tier 2. But for Spanish, he is on, almost on grade level, he's on the yellow, high yellow, so he's not too far off. And he is an emerging language too.
So you
So
put
that's,
on to-
we'll add
we're
a
gonna-
name, but not for math, just for the reading.
Just for reading.
Just reading.
Miranda Yanez, I know we had done IAT for her when I think she was in 3rd, but she didn't qualify, she DQ'd.
And she's at 54% for reading, so she's fine with the reading.
Yeah, she's not too far, she's yellow across the board. She's very close to being on grade level for reading in both, Spanish and, English. And then for the math, the same thing, she's in the 42nd percentile, she's, a yellow as well, so. Y'all wanna put her on a tier 2, or do y'all just kinda wanna monitor how she does?
I'm gonna monitor in the reading.
I have to monitor too.
But
I'm gonna leave her alone.
how is her DOLs?
Her DLOs are fine, 70, 80.
We made it pretty decent.
Yeah,
It's
she
just
did-
going up and down.
She did pass, yeah, I don't see, she's not on the list of, but she did pass STAR, so she should be
It
okay.
says that she made approach high in reading and approach low in math.
Yeah, so she's definitely one that, you know, we would try to stretch her, and she could probably get to meets for next, for this year. So that's it for Miss, Miss Cortez?
Cortez.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the Mr. Johnson, I'm gonna go to your homework.
I have them down on the list already. Yes. Because they scored like 1 and 8. So, when we get to my home reading, I have 1, Elizabeth, and
Alright.
Jenny.
So for Mr. Johnson's homeroom, we have Gabriela Barron. So she's an emerging bilingual student, so for the reading in Spanish, she is on the blue, she's above grade level. For the reading in English, she was in the 43rd percentile. She's yellow. Last
She's
year.
GT.
Yeah, she is GT, and same for math, she's in the yellow, high yellow, close to being on grade level in English. What do you guys think for her? How does she do?
She does fine with me.
And for math, she was in the
To be
55th.
very honest with you, right now, I'm across the board on my students, their biggest struggle is their Chinese school. And that's something we really gotta focus on, because she's at that same part, but she doesn't know she knows part of it. She doesn't know it, that's one of the things that's holding her back. So that's really where I see too many of the issues are. They don't have their
Multiplication
and the
factors.
multiplication facts. And that's what I'm gonna be working on all this between now and to the end of November. That is gonna be the biggest trial where I'm gonna see in this next 6 weeks where they're really coming in to play, because I have to really push them there. And they're working too hard. And I haven't had the time that I'd like to really do to,
Do you assign it for homework?
I did this. But I assigned simple ones, and they can barely do it to their 4s and 5. I'm trying to get them to memorize.
Do you have like flashcards, like,
Yes,
and
ma'am,
stuff like
flashcards.
that?
I always focus, for example, obviously the 1s, the 2s, the 5s, and the 10s, those are ones that they should already kind of master. I focused a lot on the 3s and the 4s at the beginning,
That's what I'm doing right now.
and then move on to 6,
Because
7.
I'm trying to show them how to break things down to where they can
Right.
get it, but the problem is they don't. Even.
And like Ms. Villador said, for homework, that's good for them to practice
Yes, it
that,
is.
you know, just kind of bring something out for them to,
Yeah,
to
but
just practice
that's, I think,
those.
holding my whole classrooms back.
So I have a question, with that concern, the students on STAR, they could do like a
Well,
hundreds, like multiplication chart.
yeah, they can do where they fill in, that'll be one of the accommodations where they can have the supplementary, one of those, the sheets. and
Cause that's
they
what
can-
coach used to make them do every single
And
day.
Mr. Peely had a way of
Yeah.
those students memorizing to do that setup every single time.
But if you're gonna, if those students need it, that's something that needs to be practicing, and of course, we're gonna tier them.
Yeah,
That
so
way we
that's my
can
biggest-
provide
that's my
those.
biggest hindrance, I think. So
Well,
there's
everyone
some-
can have a scratch paper with a graph.
Right.
That's not a supplementary.
If they do
And
So
it,
but
not the other one, so you're talking just spreadsheet?
Yeah, but
And-
the multiplication chart, that's gonna be a calculation thing, and unless they're,
No, wouldn't, he trained them to take the graph paper and make the.
yeah, that one they can do, everyone
Right.
can do
That one
that,
they can
everyone
do.
can do
Here's my
that.
issue, is it the
It's just-
small tiny graph or is it the larger graph?
It's the
It's-
one
it's
that
a
we
whole
used before
paper.
when we did the paper, with the
Okay.
paper test.
See-through
It's
film?
the graph, it's the grid that they gave when we did the paper test.
I'm gonna try and see that.
It's,
Yeah,
yeah, I
so-
can, yeah.
We can, follow that, we can start using, and start training the kids on how to use it, and.
That's what I'm trying to do, because I'm trying to use my time. And that's, I just got permission to do it, I wanna start doing it certain times, so that I can be clear with that.
Okay, so for time purposes, we'll just move on, but yes, we can,
I mean,
definitely
she
follow
got
up with
beats
that.
on Star.
Yeah, no, she did, but still, it's just, those supports, like you said, should help her, maybe even gets to,
So what do you want to put for her?
for Gabriela, what do you think? Maestra? Cause she's
Reach,
right
I'm
on
gonna
the,
leave her alone.
she's right on the cusp, it could go either
You're
way.
right, she's right on the cusp of being, I'm,
And like Sarmiento said, that's just.
And her
it
mom is
doesn't
very
necessarily-
supportive and very good, and mom will work with us.
Yeah.
This is that graph paper. Oh. On my way. It's this one.
yeah,
So just print out
So
a
you-
bunch of those and then they can do
they can have that
that.
on Stars and Grants.
They can have that, and anyone can have it, because that's a scratch paper. That's considered a scratch paper.
so they would have to pull it up themselves.
Yeah,
They can pull it up themselves.
yes.
Fill it out, you have
Oh,
to train
yeah,
them.
yeah,
Fill it
that's
up,
what-
fill it up.
Mr. Garza, your,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Can we put this one?
yeah,
Stuck on something once more. It's like it's reading, that's like the thing that's holding me back from jumping and shit. Because I'm doing something.
So the reading is holding them back?
No, it's like that even reading, what I'm saying with reading, even with reading, because if they don't have the reading, they're not seeing the words that they actually read, because they're not putting out numbers, they're putting out the word. And so they even have that, it's
Higher vocabulary.
higher vocabulary, they have higher vocabulary from
Okay. So for her, we'll just keep her on tier one.
Tier one.
Next student, Hugo Cantu, he's already receiving.
He's already
Yeah.
receiving services.
Services through SPED, so we're okay. And his data is actually really good.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yes,
He's doing really
He's
good,
doing
that's
great.
awesome. He's on level for math and reading, he's.
And he's only missed like 2 days so far, so I've talked to
we
him.
missed today.
Yeah, today's another day, so.
Yeah, I know last year, attendance was a very big concern.
That is my problem.
So, yeah, that's actually good.
Yeah.
You guys are doing a great job with
41
it.
percentile.
Yeah, Isa Dominguez she's very good.
She's awesome.
Yeah. She's on grade level for everything. Jimena Garcia as
I
well.
too would like to duplicate.
Jimena? Yeah. Her and her brother, right? So she's on grade, she's fine.
Yes.
Xavier, Javier Hernandez, so.
6 percentile, he's a tier 2, tier 3.
Yeah, so when he was in third, so he was with us up until third grade, and last year he did go somewhere else and then came back. So for him in the reading, he's in the red, so we're gonna go ahead and, let's put him on a tier 3 for the
Tier
reading.
3.
Vanessa.
Yeah.
About math, too.
And for the math, he was in the orange, he did show some growth,
Okay.
but I would still put him on a tier 3 as well, cause it's very, So I did, set up a meeting, I did speak to Mom, I know Miss Cortez had asked to
It's
set up
behavior.
the
That
behaviors.
is the biggest problem.
Yeah, just the attitude.
That is the thing, if I don't wanna do it, and I have to push them to, I have to push them to the right, I have to push them to everything, I have to push, and I'll even put them in the front and move them in the front.
I
Where I'm
moved
on-
him to the front too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly.
So with him, I know I did, Mom is not always there for him. I've met with Mom numerous times. I know Grandma at times, most of the time.
And we
takes care
spoke to
of him.
Mom on the phone too.
Yes, we spoke to Mom. We've already had conversations about some incidents that have occurred with him. So we're just gonna have to continue working with them in general. But I did go through the IAT process when he was in third, and he did not qualify then. But if we have that concern, we could probably, we're gonna progress monitor him for the next 6 to 8 weeks. And then, if needed, then we'll go through IAT for him. So we'll put him on tier 3 for both. All right, Ileana Martinez, I know one of the main concerns for her is math.
Matt.
Her reading, she's in the orange, high orange, she's doing actually pretty
I
good,
thought
she's
she was
showing a lot
yellow.
of growth. I'm sorry, high yellow,
She's
yes,
yellow,
you're right.
yeah, she's
Yeah,
yellow.
high yellow, she's in the 52nd percentile, so not too bad, she's doing pretty good. So for math, let's go ahead and put her on the, and it's always been math, let's go ahead and put her on a tier 3. For her, we did do, IAT, whenever she was in 3rd grade as well. And her math score, she did not pass last year, so, and it was just the math. She did pass the reading, but she did not pass the math last
I
year.
can hear too, it's hard for me to hear too much.
So,
She's coming in
we're
late
gonna,
all the time.
we're gonna meet with Dad again, I know.
Because I've had this conversation with the previous teacher that had her,
Mhm.
and they're saying I'm not gonna get too much help, and I'm kind of stuck with this one, but at the same time, I'm trying to do everything I can for her. But the biggest problem, like today, she didn't show up too late. Some days she shows up a much later than others.
Yeah, I know part of the concerns for that,
She's early. Well, she leaves early.
part of the concern with that is they show up late, and then they leave early, or attendance in general.
Yeah.
Attendance in general.
So, yeah, they're already on an attendance contract, so we're working with.
What does an attendant contract really do though?
So we document kind of like, just the days, but the purpose is to hold a parent accountable. That way, if we ever need it for anything, that, hey, we're documenting. So the student, for summer school as well, that way the parent, you never know, we have to take them, they have to report or something, hey, this is the proof that, hey, the child's not, we've already tried to, hold them accountable so that they can bring the child to school. So part of their issue with her, aside from struggling with math, is, showing up. She either comes late or leaves early, and also, is just not here, so. But yeah, let's put her on tier 3, and then, I'm gonna, if by the next time we meet again, she's still struggling, then we'll go ahead and proceed with possibly having her evaluated for the math portion.
Yeah, but I heard we can't, because they're gonna say she misses too many days.
I know, but that's the whole purpose of, we're at least documenting that, we're doing everything we can on our end academically wise. Katie Mata, she's pretty good
She's fine.
across the board. She's in the blue for the math, and in the reading, she's almost in the blue as well, so she's great, that's pretty good. Ruth Mendoza, same, she's,
Perfect, 73% on reading.
yeah, so she's doing really well, so we're moving on with her. Valeria Orozco as well, she's in the blue across the board. Olivia Perez, she receives,
She receives special
Special.
education, so she's fine.
yeah, but her day is actually pretty good. She's in the green for the reading, so good job. And then her math, she's high yellow, so she's almost on grade level, so.
And, it's a struggle.
Okay, Mr. Quiroz, Daniel.
23% off for reading tier 2, please.
So for the reading Spanish, he is on grade level, he got a 210, that was his scale score. He is an emergent bilingual student, so when he did it in Spanish, but he is gonna be tested in
In
English.
English.
So when he did the math, he did it in Spanish and in English. So for the Spanish, he's on grade level, for the reading,
A little bit below.
yeah, he is a little bit below, so I would put him on the tier 2 for now, Maestra.
Yeah.
I would like to meet with mom, that way we can share this with her, so I'm gonna set up a parent-teacher conference, because he could do it. He
I
can.
would prefer that, maybe,
Yeah, maybe if we need to, because I know mom
because,
will,
yeah,
she'll make excuses, but,
she'll make excuses.
but I'm gonna set up a parent-teacher conference for the reading part. The math, he was almost on grade level, he was at a high yellow, right on the cusp.
He's on the
between
cusp,
green.
my big thing is his attitude is straight on down, his.
Yeah, and then when he gets, with his friends, I get it, but like I said, we can discuss that with mom. Would you like to put on tier 2?
I don't see the need, because he doesn't need, he's just gotta be up here and be ready to work, like today he came late again.
So for him, we could, when we have just parent-teacher conference, just kind of let mom know what his behaviors are and where he's lacking. But for the reading, we'll go ahead and put him on tier 2 list.
Yes.
Bella Rodriguez, oh my God, that was yesterday, that was crazy. Have y'all talked to mom?
No.
No, thanks.
I don't know exactly what happened, so I was telling the
Well, yesterday, what the reason we called the ambulance was because her heart rate got really high. So we just called the ambulance.
And the nurse did, when I spoke to the nurse, she did say that she tried contacting mom, but there was no answer.
Yeah, no, dad was the one that showed up, and then we let the ambulance come to the side, and then they checked her, and then they took her, but it was just her heart rate was really
I
high.
thought it was the asthma, they said she was having an asthma, that's what the kids told me.
On the radio, I heard that it was, heart rate was so really high. Did you hear that?
Did you hear anything?
Yeah, no. I heard she's okay now, so that's good. But her data is really good, her math, she's in the blue, so, and the reading, she's almost in the blue, she's in the high green, so,
Like 5 points away.
yeah, so she's almost there. That's the goal for the MOY for her. Gael Torres, I did meet with mom, after that incident. I met with his mom, I met with, Ariel's mom and the other student as well. So for him, he's
Yeah, he's up and down every day.
a roller coaster. I mean, he'll have good days, he'll have
That's
for
my
the
problem.
deals, so. With him, the reading, he's right there, he's on the yellow, the math, the same thing.
You can go either way, that's what I'm worried about.
He could go either way, so. For the math, he was in the 55th percentile. I'll leave him up to you guys. I think sometimes with him is just his mood. What do you guys think?
And then talk to him about soccer, because that's what he really is waiting for him to say, hey, I'll take you out of the soccer team, or you don't need me to be participating in soccer this year.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's, when he's on, he's on, when
The
he's
funny
off,
thing with-
he's complete off.
the funny thing with him is he's an emerging bilingual student, but his reading Spanish was in the orange, so
He's better in English.
he's better in the English.
I'm
So,
gonna leave him at tier 1.
tier what?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think with him, we just need to have a meeting with mom on 7-1, so that we can meet with mom, kind of let her know, hey, if he's, and we'll meet with him as well. If
His
he's-
priority right now are his friends. I still remember when we were here for Meet the Teacher, Dad saying, well, yeah. Well, he came, yeah, we brought him here because this is where his friends are, and he wants to be with his friends. It's like, why should that be an option?
Right.
You know, it's their fault.
So we'll leave him at a tier 1. If we notice that there's a change, like he starts regressing in terms of grades or any unit assessments, let me know, and then we can come back and meet for that. But I'm gonna set up a parent-teacher conference for him. All right, Emmanuel is actually, he's doing pretty good.
Awesome.
He's in the
87
blues in the
percentile.
reading, and in the green for the math, so he's doing really well. Any, after the incident that occurred with him, any?
No, he seems to be okay.
Everything's good.
Mm-hmm.
He is in that new, with the new, whose home is he in with?
Wait.
Everything going okay with him?
Yes.
Alright, Gabriela, no, we started with her? Yeah, we started with her. Alright, so that's it from Ms. Villatoros, and then we'll go ahead and move on to Mr.
It's my turn.
Oh,
That was my-
that was Mr.
That was
Jones,
Mr.
okay.
Jones.
Now we're gonna move on to Ms. Villatoros. So for this one, we have Vanessa,
Two,
yeah, I would put her on the tier two. for
especially
speed.
because her thing is a transition, because she
Yeah.
tested in Spanish last year.
Yeah, she did, when she tested in Spanish, she's in the blue, so she did really well there, but since she's gonna be testing in English, let's see what kind of accommodations and supports we can give her. For the math, I'll leave that to you, because she was very close to being on grade level. How is she doing with you, Mr. Johnson?
She's doing okay, but I mean, she's already, I mean, I'd rather put her somewhere in the middle where I can give her some things and do some.
She can already automatically get, it read to her because she took it in Spanish
In
last
Spanish,
year.
so she'll get that through.
And she
Okay.
can also get language support, because again, last year she took it in Spanish.
Okay.
So she can get those two, that's what I'm gonna give her for mine.
Okay, so she can have orally read to her?
And language support. Language
And then
support means that when there's a word, you click on it and it gives them a picture or a short definition of it.
Right.
I'd
So,
like to keep that thing just like that, okay, now, you know.
she's getting it either way, so it's up to you if you wanna put her on a tier two.
No, that's fine, because that's my biggest thing, is just, she's known her numbers from her, but I have so many in that classroom that I'm just trying to adjust with.
So for her, we'll just put her on the tier two for the reading. Alejandro Avila, he's new to us, how's he doing?
He's
But
doing,
he's
he's
special
doing
ed.
right, he's fed,
Right.
and he's also on vitamins.
So he's actually doing pretty good, like his date is not too bad,
No,
he's in
it's
the
not.
green and,
It's actually pretty good.
so it's not too bad, but you're right.
And his DOLs are pretty good too.
Daniela Barron is, she's in the blue for the reading Spanish and for the green for math, and so she's on grade level in math and reading.
She's fine.
Jimmy,
Too many absences too.
absences, I agree. Him
Antonio.
last
You
year,
even told me, I'm gonna be absent Monday. You are?
and, with him, we had numerous meetings with mom last year.
I mean, I can't handle that at a certain time, because then they just, we're covering something that I'm not gonna recover. You know, when I go on, I move on.
So for him, we're gonna definitely tier him, I would put him on a tier two for both.
Okay.
That way we can at least document, hey, we're providing these supports for him. For the math, he is in the yellow, so he's close to being where he needs to be,
But he's gotta get more.
but he needs more.
He needs to get,
The simple fact that attendance is an issue, tardiness, so,
He's already been out 4 days this school year.
so.
I mean, that's just, we're at a point where I'm like, okay, we want.
No, and we've had last year, I know we had at least 3 parent-teacher conferences with mom. So about that, they were there, and he is on a, attendance contract for attendance. So I would like to put him on that so that we can monitor. Leila Chavez receives special education services, but her data looks really good.
Yeah, she
Uh,
is good.
She's in the green for math, and high
Yeah.
yellow, so she's almost very close for the reading, so good job on that. Sara Flores, I did,
7 absences.
7 absences, I did meet with mom, has she had any absences since?
Yes, she has.
How many?
Last week she was out
Yeah.
3 days, this week she
No,
was
no,
out.
no, that's when I met with her, after that.
Well, she was absent again after that. So
she
she's
had
had
another
7 absences total.
7 total. That's when I mailed her after the 7. So she said, no more absences, so from what I hear, she
And
hasn't
she's
had
been
any.
coming on time, she's been coming in early.
Okay. So after I met with her, we were at 7, which was
Okay.
about a week and a half ago. She hasn't had any,
No.
I've been seeing her, so. She is, ED, so she's in the green for Spanish, she's in the orange, so I would put her on the tier 2.
I'm doing tier 2 for her too, that's what I had suggested too.
And for math, she's in the high yellow, she's almost on grade level, Mr. Johnson.
Is this for,
Sarah Flores.
Sarah,
Okay.
I mean, with her, you can just monitor because she had so many absences at the beginning of the year.
That's just a headache. That's just a headache. Cause she's just, and when she's there,
When she's here,
she's here.
she's really good.
she's really good.
It's just
Yeah.
when she's out, she misses information.
I did let mom know if we have any more absences, then we might have to, you know, call, you know,
Okay.
so.
I'll leave that alone until later, because if she does something more, that's gonna be the problem, that's gonna be it in a nutshell.
Okay, so we'll go with, tier 2 for the reading only.
Yes.
Okay.
The next one would be Nashby
She's already getting services.
for the reading, right?
Yes,
For math, she's on grade level, so she's good. Mia,
she's fine.
She's specialized in that.
yeah, she's already receiving services,
She's good with the reading too.
and she's on, her data looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Victoria also receives services, but her data looks good.
No, she doesn't receive services. No, not Victoria. And considering she's transitioning, she does awesome.
I was really worried
Yeah.
last year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I was really worried, but she managed to pull it out.
is that an 18 one?
No.
That's not bad. Okay, yeah. so
Not
she's
bad.
fine. Lozano, she's already getting services for math,
Yeah, specialized in math.
so she's fine.
And I'm also,
Amy Midas,
she looks like she's low now.
yeah, so she's in the
But she's
high
already
yellow.
getting, she's high in yellow in reading, but she's already getting services, isn't she?
No, she doesn't.
No, not Amy.
Amy?
Not what I
No,
heard.
we went through IET, and this is actually very good data compared to where she was.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Last year I was ready to
Yeah.
but this year, she's just done a 180.
Right.
I'm like, she's doing, last year I would give her 70s and 75. This year, she's at high 80s.
Yeah, so the data looks actually really good, like, I know Amy, so for her to be in the yellow is actually pretty good. Let's just monitor her, most of the achievement for her, she's in the 50th percentile, so that's not too bad. Genesis Martinez Bermudez. Okay, so for her,
I'll bring the card.
for the Genesis Martinez,
Oh, Genesis, okay.
Okay, so
Genesis,
she's tardy every day to school,
right,
that's a major issue for me. But she did okay.
She
I-
can
her
do
data was
it.
actually pretty good for the reading.
I can see her do it, but she's a like roller coaster.
And it takes her so much time.
No, it's not, it's her attitude towards stuff.
And I think she struggles,
can.
and she struggles more with the math than she does with the reading.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's true, she's in the red for the math, so let's go ahead and put her,
I was right then, cause I saw it with the Zern.
I'm gonna put her, let's put her on the tier 3, Mr. Johnson, for,
Let's leave her alone for
Math.
reading for now, we're gonna leave her
for the
alone.
reading, she can be, yeah, you're fine. And Angelique,
Oh,
Oh.
we're gonna have to tier her
yes,
for math and the reading.
Yes.
For both.
yes.
Ms. Elizabeth.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Is that tier two?
Will they be testing in English or in Spanish?
Yeah,
This
that's
is what
from
I'm
last time in
confused.
Spanish.
I'm so, this, this is what I was confused about.
I know last year they tested in Spanish.
Yes.
So
So is it time
I
for them
would
to
have to-
transition?
I would have to get with the LPAC person to see.
I think
what
they're
their
gonna probably
position.
end up doing this, is making them take both tests, see which one they're better.
Well, I mean, that's why they do it, that they're reading Spanish, they're still in on the orange. So probably we might have to go through the evaluation process with Elizabeth.
Yeah, she's
And-
been doing lower.
Yeah.
I mean,
Elizabeth
you
Lower.
really evaluate her when they've been, Mr. Johnson, you don't understand, she's not, they just recently started getting an education.
Yeah.
When they
They're-
moved here,
They're
Which was
fairly
two-
new to the country, what, 2 years ago?
and they,
And I don't know that.
Yeah.
huh?
And I'm sorry, I wish I knew all that better.
They did not pass the STAR, either one of them did, so they're both,
So for us to evaluate them, I don't know, because it's really early on.
well, that's the whole purpose of progress monitoring, just to see, all these things that we're gonna do and see if they work, good, if not, then, we might have to go through that process.
Because not being educated for that many years.
Yeah, she doesn't have a foundation, I get it. And the last one, so we'll go ahead and put both of the
Yes,
three
three.
sisters on tier 3,
For both reading and math.
for both reading and math. And then the last one, Juan Torres.
3.
I would put him at 3 for reading and a 2 for math. Okay. So last thing, just, I will email you, these are
Thank you, sir.
the forms, I did give each of y'all forms. So what we need to do to progress monitor,
Just document the way we did last year.
exactly,
Got it.
so Mr. Johnson, you're the only one that's new, that.
New.
I'll
No,
spend
but I'm
some
sure
time
you
with
thought
you.
he did it last year.
Did you do it? Did y'all do this? No, that's.
Oh.
So what we do is through, which one do we use? What program? What's this?
Oh, well, we go through Power School.
Power School, so we use Power School. This is a task card that's gonna show you how to create what's called a parent letter on the email that I'm gonna send y'all. It's gonna have 3 parts to it. So the first one is gonna be the parent letter. So we gotta create parent letter for each of these students that we're going to tier. So this is, it's.
So are these new tiers or they've been tiered?
No, they've been here before, but then every year we.
You have
we,
to update it.
yeah, so we have to update.
A new one.
I don't know much about this.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying with Ms. Villadora, I know we've been doing it for years, so she knows what to do. With you, I mean, we can sit down and go through a couple, that way,
Well,
But like I said, I do have these task cards for you, and it'll kind of give you step by step on how to create a parent letter. That's the first thing we need to do. And then the second thing we need to do is create what's called an intervention plan for them.
parent letter.
And it's this one right here. So once you create an intervention plan, then you can progress monitor, which is the third step, which is this task card right here. So on there, when you progress monitor, you're gonna basically use this form to keep track of how we progress monitor. And we usually monitor for about
So I got into parent letter, created an intervention plan, what's the third step?
the progress monitoring.
Progress plan.
So it's a lot for you to take in right now, so that's why I'm saying I'm just gonna give you the forms, and then I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna email you more step by step.
So last year, we did the progress monitoring online.
Mhm.
Do you want me to do it online, or do you want me to do it here?
No, you can do it here and then just upload it on Power School. Now, again, tier 2 students are supposed to get how many minutes? Do you remember?
60,
60, tier 3 gets
90.
90. So we'll talk a little bit about that. I'm gonna train you on that. So tier 3, half of those can be through a computer-based program, so if they're doing Zern.
We already do that in the
ISM,
morning.
Yeah, so half the minutes that we gotta provide to these students, they're already getting it through a computer-based program. The other, they're gonna be given through small group, tutorials, one-to-one, any type of interventions that we provide to them. We document it on this thing. So this form, I'm gonna email it to you so that it's fillable, or you can write it. Ms. Villadora loves to write, that's why I bring a bunch of these.
I love to write.
She loves to write hers.
Right, I don't like.
So, I mean, I brought you some, so you can, write in the student names, and then you keep track. It's pretty basic. So once you do that, all you do is scan it and you upload it to Power School. So, so on
I
here,
gotta do one from one to the beginning to the end.
so you can track up to 8 weeks on this form. tells you what the scale score is. So when you do,
And I like to do it on a weekly basis.
so when we do a score, what's it gonna be based off of? It could be
DOL.
your DOL, that's the main one. So your DOL, you can be any other thing, if you're doing a
Assessment.
weekly assessments,
Yeah.
or whatever it is, so that you can put in there. The strategy, there's a key right there that tells you what strategy you use, so you just check it, and then you put some anecdote. And then that's it. So it's pretty basic, and it's just
Just
for you to
you
check.
have time with it, because I would like to go and know what it's gonna be like, 'cause
Yeah.
that's
So,
really-
so I'll, like I said, I'll spend some time with you, cause I know this is new to you, it's a lot for you to take in right now, but, you know, or you can ask, you know, Ms. Theodora, Ms. Cortez. You know,
Not me, I don't do that.
Oh, yeah, well, she has it because she's on the side.
I know.
But that's it for today, thank you so much, and, like I said, we'll start Monday, progress monitoring. Monday will be our first day.
So what we scored?
I'll take a minute.
She was like.
Who said that?